FaZe haven't really tried to protect the bomb with the players that they have remaining. Alu and Kiyashima are around the toilets, but they kind of left Rain. He has 4 HP. They left him to die there. That's fine. They've still got a numbers advantage. G2 quietly moving through long. They could hear the scope of Kenny from Kiyashima's position. That might be a giveaway. And Shox is waiting for a rotation, which might come in from Karrigan soon. But he's going to get the next advantage. Great shot by NBK. Spotted another player towards Optimus as well. 2 players. They need to identify where they are on the CT side. The baiting going on, and it's Alu to clean up from the back. Lovely team play from FaZe to get an...
For a very surprising attack. Is Kiyashima ready?
The early play, they're trying to abuse one person being on the B-bomb side, but there are 2. Alu's here as well, close to a second kill, but not quite. How do they get back into this site phase? They're at maximum loss bonus. 4 on 4. They've got time. They've got 1 kit onto Karrigan. He's still on the A site. Alu and Rain repositioning around the back of B. You see Body in a forward position, trying to force CT away from their desired positions with the Molotov. Can't turn around fast enough to get a second kill. 3 on 2 now. That bomb continues to take Apex doing what he can, but it might not be enough. Shox positioning for the Molotov. There are no smokes on these either. So how do they retake this? G2 are in some pretty reasonable post-plant positions, and Kiyashima is rotating towards main now, maybe heard by Shox. In the meantime, Karrigan trying to find something. Ivy will be a strong position to hold for the CT side. Even post-plant it can still work, but we'll expect the player in heaven. Body's taken down, but Kenny S is on the high ground once again. Kiyashima now making his way towards main, but Shox is ready for him. Apex coming in from the back, but it's Kenny to get that frag. Shox dying to the flames here. It's, well, everyone's taken down. Somehow FaZe made it work. I thought G2 were in good positions, but FaZe maybe can't be stopped at this point. 14-6.
Somewhat of an insurmountable quality about
that position, but there we go. Confusion ended up being in FaZe's favor. 12-6 now, double the score of G2, who force once again. Body with the Galil now, and the rest of the team on pistols. How many rounds will G2 force if they continue to fail? We have a full strength FaZe clan, AWP, the M4s, full utility for the CT side. Helmets galore. Oh, indeed, shoulder peeking. The Molotov is down, but they will force straight through it. 1 kill from the flames. Oh, Alu deploys the HE. Lovely landing onto Body. Bomb not planted, and this might just be wipeout. 4 versus 2.
You did get the bomb down, so there is that extra money for them to have stuff in this round, to have some utility with their weapons. And it's so, again, CS is such an interesting game. I don't think without that peek from Kiyashima, without that call that comes in when he sees all those players, that Nico be in position in time to make those frags. Very fascinating game is CSGO. We'll see whether or not Karrigan can use this AK to good effect so far. The start is quite nice from Karrigan as he still tries to hold down this position. We'll hear all the players running around Ali, and the rotation has come in from FaZe, so they're looking quite good, but Karrigan's still spinning around, not quite sure where to look, and that could be a big problem here. Kenny S is in a 1 versus 2, a very winnable situation. And you can just keep it simple by going B, and that's what we're going to see here from G2. Kiyashima will spot the information. That's very important. The fast rotation is at hand. Can he get a catch, though? Looks like he won't be able to. Not in this situation, but Nico. Very dominant with the Deagle. There's number 1 from Nico. There's number 2. What else has he got in store here for G2? It could be a 3rd here as he goes for the reload. It will be his teammate instead to pick up the frag. And it's all on Shox now against 4 players. The defuse is coming in without a kit, but that doesn't matter. There's plenty of time. And Shox is going to be forced to run through the smoke and go for the play. But the defuse is coming in. He's got no idea. And he will run to his death. What an unbelievable release. NBK has been quite the problem, though. It's very interesting how they really feel pressured in dealing with him. You know that he's going to be playing that position. What is that? That's amazing there. Just spamming through the smoke, using the nades here. But Body could be a problem. Looks like he will be dealt with fairly swiftly, and the bomb can go down. Down a man, but there is still a very good chance for FaZe to take this one.
The CT is coming through from CT in the numbers, but Rain is charging through himself, and he's making life a lot more difficult for the CTs. Repositioning as well, they'll have to hunt him. Double peek coming in, very exposed was Apex, leaving NBK alone. Smokes and players creeping on his position. FaZe in control once again. It's quite the back for a T to make a play into. And that is exactly why. And again, maybe as a surprise, expecting the CTs to move towards the B bomb site. And now things start to get a bit sticky. Kenny just shy, giving haircuts on the A bomb site, but the barber chair is not on stage just yet. 2 AKs versus what remains of G2. Apex picked off. Rain's taken some damage, but they've got some positioning here. Kenny and Shox moving around either side of the A bomb train. And now Karrigan's on his own. What kind of angle does he have on the bomb? CT's making their way to it, but there's no kit. He's got a, oh, there we go. 10-second defuse coming in.
Though, and there's a slight gap for Rain to abuse. However, still a lot of time, and you can see Karrigan's covering the rotation. Does he think there's another player here? Has to pull out his gun again. And now he's going to give up an AK for Apex. Now things get weird because Apex can try to hold down the flank, try to force FaZe to have to make the play into A. Suddenly time has become a restriction. They can't go back at this point. Apex has locked up the flank. Nico, though, trying to reopen it. That's exactly what he's going to do. The flank is now open for business. They can go back to B if they want. But now they know it's just one player left. They don't have to. They can just go in together and they'll be fine. Surely they'll be fine in a 1 versus 4. Up against Body and a UMP. And he waits patiently. He's got the right position, but actually lots of players going around him. I'm not sure if he's been spotted. Yes, he has. It looks like Nico gets the frag and the AWP is down on the floor, but there's a response here. Shox able to get a kill back there from a long push, and now the push will be spotted. Body all over the place, able to find the frag somehow with a crazy adjustment. What a player Body is. However, he's got more work to do, and he's going to start on that as well, getting another kill, but still. GT on the rotation now as they look to defuse the bomb. And FaZe have had plenty of time to be all over the place. And with that smoke up high, that makes things annoying for G2.
Slowly disappearing as that smoke.
Different approach from FaZe. Previously, they did not find success, just lurking all over the map. Obviously, now they have Tech 9, so they're somewhat restricted in what they can do. This is one of the better options. We can see if Body will hold this one with your mouse, James, as he is blind, so very blind, but manages to sneak his way into a kill and in towards Monster. Finally gets taken down, but that's a pretty good result, all things considered. Alu with a quick headshot, though, will start to deny these players coming back in for the retake. Nico also with a nice forward position, and now it's just down to Shox. And a 1 versus 3 smoked off for what probably feels like an eternity. It finally does disappear, though, but his teammates have all been killed before that happened, and he was not able to support them.
We've got the smoke. That's forcing G2 around. It's funneling them 2 for 2, but the bomb site is with the T's.
Yeah, that MAC-10 doing some nasty damage there, some nasty work. And there's still one player of these 3 that has no helmet, so it could do yet more disgusting work as it takes a close position with Body. Karrigan, though, for the time being, is interested more in the long-range engagements. And he has got to be careful. There are 2 players seen from Monster. That will cause some repositioning here. We'll see how these T's handle it. Actually trying to go up high. This is going to be an interesting choice. Karrigan is there. Actually catches the shot onto Body. Really well played so far from Karrigan. He's just forcing the back. Shox is going to go for a team kill instead. Karrigan. Now we're going to see more smokes here from Shox into the A bomb site. We saw this previously as well. And a fast play, get into the yard. Looks like Ali gets hit by one of those smokes. Uh-oh, this is not good. Already losing a player quickly there. Alu has a lot to answer for. Oh, you can't afford to miss that one. Down to Karrigan now in a forward position. And he's going to get wrapped as well. So many problems here for Karrigan to deal with. Able to win the first 1 versus 1. Still more players to worry about, though. But the flank is coming to help out.
Yeah, Nico went on to the instant flank. Isn't even required. Karrigan running out of bullets. Kenny didn't have much, didn't have enough. 16 to 11 the CTs. And that's 3 very fast kills. Collateral for Alu, but what has happened? Look at the kill board. 3 kills and 3 straight back from Apex. Like, nope. Karrigan now 1 versus 2 coming in from the back. Position unknown, as you can see from the directions G2 have taken. Karrigan, this is very difficult. He has an opportunity, though. There's a chance to get a kill without the trade. Spotting the first player there. He has no idea where Apex might be. Apex looking for his 4th kill of the round. The 180 from Karrigan. Lovely headshot from him. What a crazy round.
How does Karrigan... And falls back as well, evening things up, but at the same time, Karrigan is trying to make his way into that B site. He's got Kiyoshima to try to back him up there as the rest of the team commits into B. Kiyoshima leading the charge. Well, he's not really charging at this point, but he is the man in front. He's got to make something happen. Kenny S is going to make it happen first, though, with a quick shot from his AWP. Although Alu's still alive with the AK, trying to make this work here. Another nice follow-up coming in from Alu as he makes it possible now to go for a plant. Nico, though, challenging Kenny S, even though he's got just the rifle against the AWP. He makes it work, that Galil, but now it's all down to him in that Galil. Let's see if he's able to get it done here against Apex. Moving in for more. Nico